Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you very much for joining this How to Sell Boyum Products webinar. My name is Mads Harding. I'm the VP of Channel Sales for Boyum IT, Boyum Solutions, and I'm very pleased to see so many signups, so many registrations for this particular webinar. At Boyum, we've been doing a whole series of different webinars, and this is a webinar focused on the horizontal part of our business, the horizontal solutions that we offer from the Boyum product portfolio and the product suite. And this is a good indication for me that a lot of our partners out there in the partner channel are interested in becoming more successful in selling the Boyum products and also offering additional solutions apart from SAP that you're reselling today. So this is a partner-oriented webinar on how to become more successful in selling Boyum products. We previously did a similar session on the BS solution, the manufacturing solution that we have, that Carlos Herrero, the VP of Channel Sales, did, and I advise all of you to check that out on the Boyum YouTube channel. This is also very informative and gives a good highlight on the product and how to pitch and position the solution. So before we start, I just wanted to recognize some of our really good selling partners, and I hope these can be kind of benchmarks for the rest of the partners in the partner channel that we have. Some of our best-selling partners from Boyum are all big global. Many of them are big global SAP resellers, and they and in a very early stage identified the Boyum horizontal products, Usability Package, pre-owned print delivery, and so on, as a strategic valued solution to offer to their customers. And some of the most successful Boyum partners that we work with have managed to include the Boyum pack in over 80% of their deals and have customers running Boyum on more than 80% of their total installed base. So this is a very good indication that some of the most successful partners out there in the channel have seen the value in our solution and have including our solution in as many deals as possible. And in this webinar, you'll see why some of the most successful partners have actually managed to do this, and why they choose to do this as well. So this is the sales agenda we have for today. So first off, we'll be looking a little bit on value proposition. Then we'll look at some of the partner challenges. What are the challenges you're faced with as a partner when selling third-party products besides the standard SAP that you sell today? Then, of course, we'll be looking a little bit into selling horizontal solutions. We'll do an overview of the products. I won't be going into that much detail on each of our product lines. I much rather talk about why this is important for you as a partner to include this product to your customers, what benefits this brings you, and what, at the end of the day, gives what we offer to the customer. So there will be a small elevator pitch after each product I go through. And then we'll be looking a little bit on why choose Boyum Solution, why should you go with us as a trusted vendor, and then end off this webinar with some customer references. So if we take a look into the horizontal solution value proposition, I put in 3 core value propositions as I see it when positioning the Boyum products and offering the solution to your customers. So first of all, if we look at your company as a reselling SAP channel partner, you'll become more profitable by reducing implementation time with the enhanced data management opportunities from Boyum Solution, and improve the productivity by offering a scalable solution to your customers. So there are some key bullets here that are very important. First off, being able to reducing implementation time is really a valuable asset to have as an implementation partner and implementing Business One on a daily basis. So this is a way for you to improve your internal working procedures, and you'll be able to do improve your productivity, and you'll be able to offer your customers a scalable solution. So this means that you would, as a partner, also be able to offer your customers a solution that you'll sell to your customer that will be on maintenance, and that on a continuous basis will be filled with many great features and functions year after year, as we've been doing in the past 8 years. Then if we take a look at how this, the value proposition for the consultant and what it actually brings to the daily workers that are doing the implementations of Business One. So this then empowers the consultants with the Boyum toolbox, so they can handle the heavy lifting inside of Business One without being depending on development resources. So what we say is that this is basically a toolbox that empowers the consultants to do a lot more of the heavy customization inside of Business One without without being depending on a development or having development skills to do this. So we see the consultants around the world are usually one of the very good selling salespeople for the Boyum Pack, because they demand that the Boyum Pack will be included when they do implementations of Business One for a lot of different reasons. Faster implementation, you can do master data management, you can set up a lot of macros and system messages for the customers, so it completely tailors the solution. And that brings me to the last value proposition I have, and this is related to the customer. And as I was saying, you can tailor your SAP Business One solution for each individual customer with the enhanced flexibility and customization capabilities, and thereby increase the customer satisfaction. So at the end of the day, you'll be able to implement SAP faster, you'll be able to empower the consultant, and you will be able to deliver a solution that's completely fit to each specific customer. And many of you will recognize when you work with customers that every customer is different, and all customers want to have a solution that specifically fits their business processes, their business logic, and their profile. So with this solution we bring to you, we will be able to completely customize the solution so it fits and works with how they would like their SAP to act and behave. And many customers are always, or many customers are saying that they would like to have a solution where they can do many different things that they used to be able to do in their old ERP or their old system. But with this here, you can actually create some of that logic and bring that back to the customers. This is if this is what they need. So this here is some of the most important business drivers for small and mid-sized companies. So we listed up the top 5, or rather Gartner. This is a Gartner group survey that I included in this presentation, but I thought this was very relevant because this is what you need to be aware of when engaging in small and mid-sized customers, and when you want to offer solutions to customers in the small and mid-sized market. So what are the challenges they're faced with? So some of the drivers and some of the things they want to improve on is operational efficiency. Another thing is employee productivity, customer satisfaction, reduce operational cost, and improve decision-making capabilities. So these are all very easy to understand drivers, and it makes a lot of sense that business owners want to improve on these different areas. But the fact of the matter is that CEOs and CIOs often state that they do not know the return they will realize, the return on investment they will realize from the technology investments. So this is where you can actually go in and with the Boyum solution offer a way to solve these different issues, or to overcome some of the challenges small and mid-sized companies have, and you can actually go in and you can improve on these 5 different business drivers that small and mid-sized companies have. So what are the challenges for you as a partner when implementing Business One and on a daily basis? Well, we often see that limited resources is one of the really big challenges and one of the key areas where partners always feel like they don't have enough in pre-sales to generate leads or to do demos and to present the SAP and the various products that you offer. You don't have enough salespeople to fill up the pipeline and so on. There's a high cost for development work. Being dependent on having a development in-house development resources in-house can also be very costly. It can be a challenge to implement complex solutions, limited time to chase after new deals if you're low on resources. It might be the case that you're missing out on potential deals because you can't deal with too complex work, and that requires development work for you to enclose or to close a deal with a specific customer. It might also be the case that you don't have development team in-house. So all of these are challenges that are very common, and you will hear a lot in the channel. This is some of the experience that we gathered working with channel partners throughout the last 8 years. So we bring to you a solution that will help you overcome some of these areas. And the Boyum Pack was built based out of these challenges as well. Boyum Solutions, Boyum IT is also a reselling partner in the Nordic, Gold partner selling Business One, and have been for many years. So this is why we built this solution, because we wanted to be able to free up some resources. We want to be able to be able to pitch Business One in a complex for a complex customer with a complex implementation, for example. And we wanted our developers to focus on other areas than doing custom coding and doing day-to-day development for different customers. So we wanted to empower the consultants. That's what we've done with the Boyum Pack. So if we look at the sales challenges, being out there, being a salesperson, that pitching and offering the Boyum Pack on top of Business One, we see some different challenges here. Usually there's limited knowledge about the Boyum Pack suite and what you can do with the Boyum Pack products. So the salesperson might be in a situation where it's difficult for him or her to pitch and to say specifically why should we include Boyum Pack when we're selling Business One to you. Then you can be cornered up in a situation where you're too features and functions oriented, and everything starts to evolve around the features and functions that we offer. So we much rather have you engaging in a conversation where we actually focus on what is the specific value that we bring. How do we make your life easier? How do we help you overcome some of the biggest obstacles you have in your daily work? How do we help you automate a lot of your daily tasks, rather than going into specific details on each specific feature and each specific function that we offer in the Boyum suite? So there's so many features that we offer and so many areas where you can actually do enhancements in your Business One with the Boyum Pack solution. So we much rather have you start building up a value-based conversation with your customers, rather than going too much into specifics about features and functions. And then one thing that we also need to address here is that people, we see this more and more, that businesses are behaving like consumers in the buying market. So a lot of people will make decisions intellectually, but they buy emotionally. So they need to know that the solution we offer is a solution that will help them in their business, but they need to have the intellectual information behind this to be able to make this decision. So I actually would like to include a slide here where you can. This is from "You Can't Teach a Kid to Ride a Bike" seminar by David H. Sandler, and I think he has some very good points to the buying decisions the customers are in when buying a solution like an ERP, for example. So he deals with 5 different emotions that leads to buying decisions, and the first one he presents is that there's a pain in the present. So the prospect might tell you, this hurts now, we need to get this fixed, we have these and these issues and they need to be addressed now. There's a pain in the future, which is the prospect that tells you it's going to hurt if I don't fix it. So in other words, just one second. In other words, these are words they call fear. So pleasure in the present. This is where the prospect tells you this will make me happy now. So kind of a nice to have feature. Pleasure in the future is where the prospect will tell you, I can't wait to buy it. So that's kind of saying, well, yeah, I might be interested in this. It might be interesting for the future. And then there's also the interest, curiosity. The prospect might tell you, this is interesting, tell me more, I want to know more about this. So the basic they want to focus on when dealing with these 5 different emotions is you want to sell and pursue only the pain. So focus on the pain, focus on the pain in the present, the pain in the future. Keep these as the most important elements to address when you're dealing with a customer. So this means that if your customer tells you, we have these and these challenges today, this is the one, this is what you need to focus on. This is what you want to show to the decision makers in the company that you're going to fix and you're going to help, and you can, with our solution, make sure that the pain in the present will go away. Also, the pain in the future would also be a good indication that we can help you scale your business. We can help you grow. We can in the future make sure that you're not faced with some of the challenges you are today, and so on. So these are some of the sales challenges that I would like to highlight. And I think they're really well presented in these 5 different emotions. So I hope these can help you kind of address and nail down what are the areas you need to focus on. This also goes when you are selling the Boyum products. So it's important that you, for example, team up with a consultant when you're talking to the customer, and you kind of address the different issues and challenges that might be, because in many situations these can be solved with the Boyum product. So another thing I would like to highlight as well, and this is also some of the value that the Boyum product brings, is the maintenance business, the business of having customers willing to stay with you as a partner, that they see you as a trusted partner that keeps offering them solution to help them grow their business, become successful, and so on. So retention strategy. Studies across a number of industries have revealed that the cost for keeping an existing customer is around 10% of the cost of acquiring a new one. So a very important part of your business is making sure that your customers stay on maintenance, they stay with you and doesn't move to another reselling partner. And it's very, very crucial that you do whatever is in your power to keep your customers on maintenance and have them stay as loyal customers with you. So as I wrote here, keeping customers on maintenance is a crucial part of your ongoing business, both for you and also for us. And we see an average throughout the last 8 years that 92% of all our customers stayed on maintenance for the Boyum products. So this is also a very, very good indication that the solution we bring is something customers want to keep using on a daily basis, but also that it's a very stable, sustainable solution that offers great support to your partners, and this is why we see this number being so high. So basically, customers, once they started implementing the solution, can't live without the Boyum products. So this here is also a very nice number that you can use and you can share with your customers when saying, Boyum, the last 8 years, out of their 3,500 customers, they see that about 92% and above stay on maintenance and remain loyal customers to Boyum. So keeping customers happy and loyal for us means good support, new features, bug fixes, and a very fast response rate. We use Zendesk internally for our IT platform, and we use this as a great tool for us to make sure that we reach our SLA, that we are always sure to answer partners on time. And reselling third-party products, the very crucial part and the breaking point for many partners to deal with third-party products is that the support and the bug fixes and the IT infrastructure for their business vendor is doing good. And I think in all of these aspects we can say that the Boyum solution is one of the leading partners in the channel on this. This can also be seen in some of the satisfaction rates we have received. We did a survey summer 2016, so last summer, we did a survey for our partners to see where are elements or where areas where we can improve and so on. We got a lot of really good feedback, but the overall satisfaction rate for Boyum products was, or for Boyum solution was 96%. So this is something we're very proud of, and this also shows that we really put some dedication into our work, and you can trust working and dealing with us because we really put a lot of dedication in the work we do and making sure that customers are happy and loyal. So a little bit about how we work and how we basically, this is the mantra from Boyum. This is called the 3-8-step process. So the reason why it's called the 3-8 is that you can see there's an 8 after eliminate, delegate, and automate, and then there's these 3 areas that we constantly circle around when doing our daily business. We decided to create this 3-8-step process, and this is the mantra of Boyum, and what this basically is that whatever you want to in your daily business and dealing with your being an implementation consultant, being a salesperson, being a developer, back office or whatever that might be, you want to be in a situation where you can always eliminate all unnecessary working processes. So you want to work as smart as possible, and you want to eliminate everything that doesn't create value in your daily job and in your business. You want to be able to delegate as much as possible, so you have a more spread out of your resources. You'll delegate a lot of the different work tasks or different areas, and what you can't and this can also be internally or externally, and what you can't and then you want to delegate as much as possible, because this gives you a better workflow at the end. And a lot of these elements you also want to do as much automation as possible. So we say that we want to automate as much as possible and have the system work for you, much rather than being in a situation where you sit and do repetitive manually tasks when you can actually have the system work for you. So what we say is that what you can't delegate and what you can't automate, you should choose to eliminate. So this is kind of the process that we work, and this is how we think at Boyum, and we put this into our daily job and the way we work, both when developing software or dealing with support cases, issues, and stuff like that. So this was just to kind of show you how we work at Boyum and try to illustrate this. Now we were looking a little bit on the different products we have, so for you to get an introduction to the different solution, and also get an elevator pitch and a reason for you why you should focus on these products and why this should be included in your offering to your customers. So first off, the Boyum Pack is the Usability Package, the flagship product, the most best-selling product from Boyum IT. This is the toolbox I've been talking about, where you can really go in and empower the consultants in various different ways. So this is the core product that we offer from the horizontal part of the products. Besides the Usability Package, you can see down here that we have B1 Print Delivery, B1 Time Task, B1 Budget, B1 MailChimp, and B1 Document Manager. So all these products need to be, these can only be activated and used if you have B1 Usability Package installed and running. So when you install the Usability Package, you have the access to access these additional modules inside of the Usability Package solution. Apart from that, we have the CRM for Outlook, and we have a lot more. So a lot of really nice products, and I'll be now going through these products on a high level. So first off, let's start to look at the standard business partner master data window as you know it from SAP. You can see that this is completely standard plain vanilla SAP. There's a mobile phone number, mobile business partner name, and so on. And this is how it basically looks as a standard. If now I want to show you how this looks when you use the usability package and use the Boyum toolbox to completely customize that screen to fit each individual customer and each individual user. Now you can see that a lot of changes has happened to this window. We've hidden a lot of fields that might not be relevant for this customer or this specific user or user group. So we changed a lot of the information here. We put on some arrows, we put on some coloring, we put in some fields to be mandatory. So mobile number needs to be entered before you can activate or create a business partner. We moved some fields and we hidden some fields and so on. We created an additional tab. We put in some function buttons on the right-hand side, also with a drop-down menu. So a lot of very nice customized business partner screens are available, and you can create this, and you can basically have this have this modified and changed so it fits each individual. Another very nice feature of the Boyum Usability Package is our B1 dashboards, and the reason why I want to bring this on is also that this is a fairly new solution that we offer to the channel. We included this in beta mode in Q4 last year to start getting some feedback and getting some partners testing this, and it's become part of the usability package. So customers already running the usability package can use the B1 dashboard free of charge, and they just need to be on maintenance 2017 to access this dashboard. So this was a very nice way for us and also for you as a partner to make sure that your customers remain on maintenance, and also that they feel that we offer something new to an existing product they might have been using for several years. But the B1 dashboard is basically a very nice and highly configurable dashboard that fits each individual user in the system depending on what your role are in your business. So it's an instant overview of how your business is going. If you load this solution up for the first time, it'll take all the data you have inside of your business one and present this to you right off the box. Then you can afterwards go in and you can customize it and completely change this depending on what your needs and what the reports you would like to have. So you can add specific secret reports and so on as well. We usually see this dashboard being very powerful, especially in the pre-sales phase when a partner is pitching business one for the first time. They can show all the decision makers at the prospect exactly the information they would like to have. So how productive are we? How good are we in purchasing? How are we doing in sales, financing, and so on? How many activities do we do, and how many service calls, and all this very nice information right at your fingertips. So this is completely customizable, and this is a very nice dashboard that I advise all of you partners to make sure you have installed on your demo environment and on the SAP that you go out and you present to prospects. So as I mentioned earlier, we are all about customization and adding business logic. So imagine what this can do for you, and imagine what this can do for your customers. So you want to have your ERP system work in perfect harmony with your business goals. And this is a very, very good key to a greater revenue. So I put in here some value bullets on why you as a partner need our solution. So this has been, I've been covering this a little bit in the value proposition we did earlier, but I would really like to emphasize here that you as a B1 partner will be able to quicker and easier implement business one with no bottlenecks in development. You have a lot bigger potential for customization. You you can say yes to a lot more of the tricky questions that the customers might have about what the solution can actually do, and hereby get increased customer satisfaction. There's easy upgrades. So since the Boyum pack and the usability package is so well recognized with SAP, we get to test all the future versions of SAP before they are released to the general public, to the general partners. So this means that we in advance have a very good chance to catch some of the potential bugs that might be in the software before it's released. So this means that it's a very easy upgrade process for you, and so there's no capability issues with new versions of SAP. We of course deliver excellent support, and we have really a lot of educational material out there. So we have over 300 videos on YouTube with e-learning, so your consultants can really take a deep dive into all the different products. And inside of SAP in the B1 Up manual, if you press F1, you'll be able to go to the manual and see all the documentation there is on the different modules, and all of these are also linked up to YouTube videos. So we really try to engage as much as possible and do whatever we can for the consultants to learn our solution without being depending on us. So what we usually say with the Boyum pack and with the B1 usability package is that we can 80% of the requested features can be handled without development. And this is a bold statement, but nonetheless, we've seen this to be true throughout the years, and you can actually do a lot of very advanced stuff with the usability package. So B1 Print Delivery, one of our very powerful solutions, and bear in mind here that you need to have the usability package running to be able to access this B1 Print Delivery. But we actually seen a really high number of partners including the solution here more and more. So whenever many partners sell B1 usability package, they always include B1 Print Delivery because it's a core part of their business to be able to handle all documents going out of SAP. So what this B1 Print Delivery is that this is a solution that enables you to send out a lot of different documents from SAP out in PDF format in email to your customers. So it's an integration to SAP's Crystal Report. So you'll be able to email, print, save SAP and add-on documents. You will be able to send this out via Outlook or SMTP, and you can do this on a scheduled, automatic, mass or individual email basis. So this is very important that you every day at 3 o'clock can send out all unsent invoices automatically using this scheduler. So you don't have to have an accountant go in and send out all the invoices, all the production orders, or all the documents that you basically like to send out of SAP. You can completely customize your workflow and you can complete competitive but essential daily tasks in just one click. And this creates a lot of very good business logic inside of your business one. I usually give the example where we at Boyum IT, when we first developed this solution and implemented this internally before we offered it to the partners, we set up so all our partners around the world that have overdue payments will automatically receive an email with an enclosed account balance and saying you have an overdue payment to Boyum for these and this invoices. Please make sure that you transfer payment. All of this are happening automatically, setting up with this scheduler, and in the past our accountant had to go in and send these out to each individual partner that had overdue payments to Boyum. This is now being handled completely automatically, and we really saved up more than 20% of our accountant's time with using B1 Print Delivery, sending out credit notes, sending out invoices, and all this is now completely automatic. So what are the value bullets for you as a partner when pitching the solution to your customer? Well, it's first of all, as I said, it's an integration to SAP Crystal Report. So we completely follow SAP. We follow their products and their guidelines, and we think that being a a trusted supporter of the SAP products throughout the years, we really want to make sure that we make integrations that works with the SAP Crystal reports in every aspect. This makes great sense for us, and I think the Crystal report is a very powerful tool that this so this makes good sense. It will definitely improve your workflows. You'll be able to work harder, to work smarter, and you'll be able to focus more on other areas than doing repetitive tasks. It will increase the automation for the customers. So yeah, this is really where if we talk about the 3-8-step process, where you can go in and automate a lot of your task, and you can free up a lot of time for your customers. So we started to see partners including this more and more on the deals they bring in, and we seen some really great growth numbers for this particular product. So I hope you'll have time to look into this as well and see how this can actually benefit your customers. So the B1 MailChimp is a small and very affordable solution for dealing with newsletters and newsletters receivers and newsletter campaign management. So MailChimp is a worldwide well-known newsletter campaign management solution that's all browser-based, and we're using it ourselves internally at Boyum when sending out newsletters to partners and customers. And we thought we really liked the solution, so we would like to make an integration into SAP. So we made an integration into SAP, so you're now able to update all your customer details, all your contact details, to make sure that all your most important business partners always receive your newsletters. So there's an integration and a synchronization between your contacts in SAP and the newsletters receivers list that you have in your MailChimp. And with this solution, it's free for the MailChimp part for up to 2,000 recipients, and you can do a lot of very nice analytic tools as well. You have email and campaign overview with easy-to-use analytic tools. We use this and have been using for a long time now. We're very satisfied with this solution, and also with the integration to Business One. This just makes even more sense, because inside of Business One you can see all the email bounces. You get all the information directly in your SAP, and you can add all your contacts in SAP to the list, the newsletter list that you use. So once again, valuable is for you as a partner. This is a really good way for you to show that you're concerned about your customers' business, how they engage and how they deal with their daily business, and you actually offer them a solution on how to help them grow their business, how to make sure that they keep all the relevant information from the different from their different customers, and you make sure that all of them always get newsletters and get the most important information from your company. It improves the workflows, and it also improves the data quality inside of SAP, because you're always sure that you are updating your contact details, that these are all synced up with your newsletters receivers list. So this is an easy way to cover off email newsletter integration requirements. So I definitely advise you to go and have a look at this. We have a great sales video on YouTube on this B1 MailChimp solution. Then the CRM for Outlook. The CRM for Outlook is basically have your most vital the most vital information from Business One displayed in your Outlook. So this product is a couple of years old, and it's been receiving a lot of great feedback, and a lot of customers are very happy with using this on a daily basis. So what you can do with the CRM for Outlook is basically have a tab in your Outlook that shows all the information you have from Business One. So you'll be able to show all business partner related data from your Business One in your Outlook. You can update existing data, you can jump to data, you can add new data to, and it's then fully synced with your SAP. And you can show a lot of personal content under your My SAP data. So this is more or less your cockpit on all your activities, all your open sales orders, quotations, and so on you have inside of SAP. You can have that displayed in your Outlook as well. So the CRM for Outlook, you'll be able to create new business partners. You'll be able to add new contact persons. You can, as you can see here with this small icon, you can also add this to your MailChimp. So the CRM for Outlook also integrates with the B1 MailChimp, so you can, when you're receiving a new email from a customer, add these right away to your newsletters. So what this solution basically does is that with a single click, you can look up and show business partners from your Business One. You can look up addresses and find a relevant website for the partners and customers, and you can also use IP phone, so you can hook up your CRM for Outlook with your Skype for Business if you're using that, for example, and then use this to call up contact person directly. You can have your own secret reports, B1 Up reports shown in the CRM for Outlook. As you can see here, you can see a pipeline report and so on, and a lot more. So this solution is it's very powerful, and we see a lot of people that are not maybe going into Business One on a daily basis, but still have an SAP license. They can do a lot of the daily job inside of Business One now directly from your Outlook. And since Outlook is one of the most well-known working platforms that you work in, it makes a lot of sense to have the SAP content displayed directly in your Outlook. So this also means when you're on the fly, you don't need to, and you don't want to access your Business One, you can simply access this information directly from your Outlook. So these are the bullets for you when offering the CRM for Outlook to your customers. This will save you a lot of time having to jump between different platforms and trawling through SAP Business One through all the different windows. It'll improve your workflow and definitely also your data quality, because you're always sure that all your emails that you have in your Outlook are fully synced with your SAP, and all your information from your Outlook are actually inside of SAP. All your relevant contact persons, business partners are all added to SAP on a daily basis. So you'll be able to save up a lot of time, speeding up your daily processes and maximizing your efficiency. And this also talking about the pre-sales phase when pitching Business One for the first time for a customer. I think it's very valuable to say to a customer, well, it also Business One integrates to Outlook. You can now see here all the information you have in your Business One. You can also have displayed in your Outlook. So this is a very nice way for you to show the customers that you'll have the information available regardless of how and where you work. Basically, you have all information ready when you're using your Outlook, information available in SAP. You can also get a lot of really nice reports. So decision makers or business managers, C-level people that are traveling, they will have all the relevant information available directly in the Outlook. So there's a lot of really valuable elements to offering the CRM for Outlook. So what are the investments needed for you to get going and start using and offering the Business One, the B1 Usability Package solution? We say that it's a 2-day full training. So we'll engage with you in either remote or on a session where we in 2 days go through the entire solution. There's a lot of different areas, and we can cover all of that in two full days. Then, of course, there's a lot of the self-learning that needs to be done afterwards with our e-learning videos. And then I just put in this small chart here to kind of show you the investment you need to make, the risk, and how this will reward you as an implementation partner. So if you look at implementation mandates when not using Boyum, you'll see here that this keeps increasing, whereas if you use the Boyum solution, the implementation mandates is not nearly as extensive as if you not have the Boyum solution. So this was just a small graph to illustrate actually how valuable the product is from Boyum, and also how you can really free up consultancy hours and having them spend time on other areas that are important for your business. So the customers, when you're offering the solution, this is what they get when teaming up with Boyum and going with the solution that we offer. In many ways, they'll see an increase in sales volume. There'll be a decrease in deadline issues and implementation problems, additional demand for consultancy services in the current customer base, and you can completely get a tailored solution. You're less dependent on development, on bottlenecks, and so on. We give wings to the consultant, so they completely can eliminate the gap between need and want in the solution, and we can reduce frustration for the consultants as well. So as we say with Boyum IT, the sky is the limit. So one thing I would like to include here as well is also the support structure we have at Boyum. We created a big help center community where we post articles, and we have a lot of information, a lot of content in there. There's also a way for you to engage with us and our developers if you have requests for features, if there's something you would like to add to the products and so on, good ideas and whatnot. And we use the Sender support platform, and this is also linked up with our help center. So we really put a lot of effort into offering a very good support and a very fast response time. So I haven't really gone in too much in detail about Boyum, who we are, and so on. I want more to present to you in the beginning. What are the values? What are we offering you, rather than talking about who you are and how we're doing and so on. But Boyum Solutions is headquartered in Denmark. We are founded in 97. We have sales offices around the world, and we've been SAP certified since 2004. So this is also a good indication that we're in here for the long run. We are really 100% SAP Business One focused. This is our only focus and will be. We really we put all of our eggs in that basket. We are 45 international employees across the world, and we are, as I said, 100% SAP focused. So with more than 11 years of experience, we really have developed some really good and sustainable products, and that continues to grow. It's an easy installation and short startup time, and we have low use of processor capacity, and as mentioned earlier, it works seamlessly with SAP updates, and we are also compatible with other add-ons. We're very happy to show that we've been awarded multiple times for the different solutions we have here. This is the latest awards, 1 out of 3 that we won in Fort Lauderdale at the SAP Innovation Summit. And this here we're particularly proud of, because this is the SAP's People's Choice Award. So this was all the partners that could vote for the best SSP, the best software solution provider in the Business One channel, and Boyum IT won that, and we're very proud of that. And I think this really shows and indicates that it's a trustworthy company with a really good solutions to offer. So right now, including the BS products, we are a total of 4,500 customers, installations worldwide in more than 80 countries, with over 85,000 users on a daily business. So this kind of gives you an indication of how well recognized our solutions are in the channel, and how many partners actually chose to to include this in their products that they sell to the customers. So this here is a reference for a very nice US customers we have. US customer we have. They truly love our solution, and I don't really want to say anymore. I think the word speaks for himself, but I wanted to include this because this is something we are very proud of. And this here is a mix of customers and partners, and we put in some customer characteristics, some triggers, what they did, sales and implementation cycle, and benefit for the customer. So Serious Innovation are a US customer, and they've been a big supporter of our products for many years. We have a good and close relationship directly with the customer, and they're a really big fan of our solutions. And they are operating in multiple locations. They're doing trading online and in retail stores. And some of the triggers for bringing in the Boyum pack and the B1 usability package was that they wanted some extra security on their fields and on their windows, and a lot of the windows needed to be customized. So they trade cold and they trade cold weather and snow accessories, and the sales and implementation cycle for Boyum products was 2 weeks sales cycle, and implementation took 1 week, and then roll out to the different branches for 1 month. So you can see here, compared to an implementation of Business One, the Boyum part doesn't pay that big of an impact in the total implementation phase, but it's really where you can create a lot of value and really create the difference for the customer. So you can see here they stated the benefits and what our solution gave them. So increased productivity for tracking and effectiveness, and they save time and money and do less rework and human errors. Magnum Tools here is another customer in Canada, and what they do is they design and manufacture downhole oil tools. And if we look a little bit on what they were triggered and what triggered them to go with our solution, was that the user would like to have a lot of shortcuts. They would like to have easier access and better navigation inside of Business One, and then they would like to enforce some better data discipline for the different users in the system. So as you can see, once again here, the sales and implementation cycle was 1 week of sales cycle, and implementation was 1 week. So for you as a salesperson going out and pitching the solution, it's something that's it's an easier sell than going out and selling a 3-month project to the customer. So benefits here is that the ability to prevent users from changing data, and prevent erroneous data, and manage data to be entered. Yeah, the next one here is Blue Key. They're an SAP partner, and they're using the solution as well, and it's a very trusted reseller for many years of the Boyum products. They're one of the most successful Business One partners in Africa, and yeah, so the trigger they had for starting selling our solution and starting offering our solution to the customers was the need for validation outside of the Business One standard functions. They required a lot of new navigation inside the system, and they would like to have new tabs and UDFs added to the main window, and to be built up easily. So this is what they say in regards to sales and implementation cycle. They don't really need to sell. They don't really need a sales cycle as the product sells itself. This is a pretty strong statement, and yeah, they keep offering our solution on ongoing implementations. So benefits for the customers, in their words, drastically saving time and resending statement invoices, increase data quality, and eliminate the need for development. And the last one I have here on the partner and customer references is Matrix Business Solution in Germany. They're also a reseller like Bluekey in the DACH market, German market. So what that triggered them was the need for a simple solution to track and review customer history. And the sales cycle for them were 2 weeks whenever selling B1 up. 2 weeks of sales cycle and then 1 day of implementation. And the benefit for the customer was simplicity in installing, easy to use a product, eliminating the need to learn how to navigate and to get data. So these are all summed up, very, very nice words said about what you can do with our solution. And I think especially hearing it from both customers and partners, I hope you'll see some of the value that our solution brings. So this is my last slide for today's webinar. These are the contact information, and I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope this gave you some insight on how to pitch an offer and propose the solution to your customers, and how this can actually help you grow your business and become more profitable. If you have any questions, please send me an email. Send an email to sales, or raise your hand, or type a question in the text box there is. I'll open up for questions now. Thank you everyone for joining, and have a great day.